Beep, 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 beep.
Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever, a training camp message that shocked the WNBA. What happens when a franchise like the Indiana Fever enters the season after adding the perfect players to their existing roster? A mix of big names, ambitious goals, and untapped potential. The Fever's training camp exceeded all expectations and caused a stir. But what triggered this sudden success? In the first training camp of the season, the Indiana Fever sent a message to the entire WNBA in just a few days that made everyone sit up and take notice. Players like Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and the new veterans like Dawana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sophie Cunningham made it clear from the start that they had no time to waste. What began as a regular practice quickly turned into a demonstration of why 2026 could be the Fever's season. The atmosphere on the first day of training. Nerves and tension. It was a very special day. The first day of training was filled with energy and expectations. It was clear that this season was going to be something different. Players who had everything on the line and their dreams were ready to give it their all. What initially felt like a regular training session quickly became a stage for hope, struggle, and ambition. There were 15 talented athletes competing for only 11 or 12 spots on the roster. This gave the entire camp an intense energy that was palpable throughout the arena. For players like Jaylen Brown, Jillian Aline, and the 3 newly drafted rookies who were all playing under training contract terms, this moment was crucial.
Beep, 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 beep. Let's go, day one. I got DB, I got the best set in the world. Yeah. I got the best set in the world. Liddy. Excited. Woo, day one, I'm excited. Let's go. It's go time, go Fever.
Excited. Ready to see what happens.
Pretty good, ready to get started. Let's do this, come on. I feel like a ray of sunshine.
I feel great. I'm really excited, and I know it's gonna be a lot of hard work. What up, everyone? No? Okay. I thought you were gonna go.
Their dream of making the regular season roster depended on every single training session. A training camp full of emotions and expectations. I feel great, I'm super excited, and I know it's going to take hard work, said Kelsey Mitchell at the beginning of camp. I can't wait to see what we build here. And this mindset was clearly evident throughout the team. A team that benefited from the combination of experienced veterans and up-and-coming young talents. One reason Mitchell was so excited was the transformation she herself had undergone. Since her draft in 2018, when she came in as the 2nd overall pick, Mitchell had carried the responsibility as the Fever's main scorer. But with the additions of players like Dawana Bonner and Natasha Howard, she was now free to take on the role of pure scorer. And it showed right away. In the first training sessions, it was immediately clear that Mitchell was playing much more freely and confidently on the court. With her newfound freedom, Mitchell was finally able to deliver what she had established as her true strength in recent years. Her impressive 19.2 points per game last season could be just the beginning with the support of her new teammates and the fresh chemistry within the team. Stephanie White's coaching strategy. But it wasn't just individual performances that turned heads in camp. It was also the coaching philosophy of Stephanie White, who led the training. White brought a new defensive focus that led the team in an entirely new direction. While the Fever had been known for their offensive prowess in recent years, they ranked only 11th in the league defensively last season. White was well aware of this deficiency and made it her primary goal to create a defensively stronger team. In the first training sessions, players were constantly reminded of their positioning and defensive rotations. Even the smallest mistakes were immediately corrected, which further heightened the players' engagement and focus. We need to be stronger defensively, and that will be the key to our success, Bonner said, bringing her experience from recent years in Connecticut. The players began to optimize their movements, and even the rookies were already keeping up and adapting quickly. Caitlin Clark, a key role in building a system. What many didn't expect was the impressive team spirit that developed early on. Caitlin Clark, the newly minted rookie icon who made waves last season with her outstanding performances in the NCAA, immediately became one of the central elements of the team in the WNBA. But what was truly remarkable was the way she seamlessly integrated into Coach White's system. Clark, known for her ability to dominate the game from beyond the three-point line, had already proven in Iowa that she could take control of a game. But in Indiana, she wasn't just looking to shine individually. She was already adjusting to the team play. She engaged with her teammates, played more as a facilitator, and helped keep the ball constantly moving. Her chemistry with Aaliyah Boston, who was already incredibly strong in the paint as a rookie, showed immediate promise. The Fever's offensive game quickly became recognized as a kind of Golden State Warriors basketball for the WNBA. The movements were fast. The players barely held onto the ball before passing it again, a fluid system that wore down opposing defenses. And Clark fit perfectly into the system. She didn't just try to stand out, but supported her teammates, ensuring they found their spots on the floor. The importance of experience and veterans. While young stars like Clark and Boston are crucial to the Fever's future, veterans like Bonner, Howard, and Cunningham have made it possible to strike a balance between experience and youthful energy. These players knew how to control the game at the crucial moments and were the foundation that kept things stable. It feels good to be here and to see that all our hard work is paying off, Bonner said after an intense training session. Her willingness to share her experiences helped foster the strong team chemistry right from the start. An unstoppable team. Through systematic changes in the strong team spirit that was already evident in the first training sessions, one thing became clear. The Indiana Fever didn't just want to compete in the 2025 season, they wanted to dominate it. The influx of experience and the remarkable potential of the team could give them the decisive edge. Clark and her teammates showed in their first scrimmage that they were more than just talented individuals. It was the beginning of a new era in Indiana, and the rest of the league could no longer ignore what was brewing here. The Fever made it clear that they weren't just playing the 2026 season, they intended to win it, and they knew they already had the right pieces in place. Conclusion. With all the changes in the newly gained team chemistry, it's no surprise that the Indiana Fever are being regarded as one of the hottest contenders for the upcoming season. The success of the first training day was no accident. It was the result of hard work, clear vision, and an unwavering determination to dominate the WNBA. The Fever have come to stay and claim their place at the top. If you're as excited for the season as we are, let us know. Write "I've got the Fever" in the comments and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss anything.